How you doing, everybody? Resellers. It's Rob over here. I just want to do a little update video just to tell you guys what I've been up to. Again, I know I got some people following my channel about reselling, about eBay, mostly clothing. I was just taking a bunch of measurements. Usually I have a system. I don't know how most people do their system, especially if you sell clothing. I don't know how you do it. But usually I'll take the items home. I'll go through them. I call them triage, because I'll take the ones that are ready to go. I'll put them in one pile. Then I'll take the other ones that are, maybe need a small repair, put them in another pile, and then other ones that are, maybe I didn't realize that there's a big hole in it or big stain that I overlooked. And then that actually I'll put in this pile here. This is the pile I have a Savers. I don't know if you can see it. It's here. This is a bag from Savers or Value Village, whatever you guys have there. Savers. Like this shirt here. This here is actually, it's a good brand here. This is the black fleece from Tom Brown and Brooks Brothers. It's a good line. Very expensive. But then when I got back home and I saw the shirt, these armpits, I shouldn't have overlooked that. I should have inspected it better. But sometimes when you see like a nice brand, you just grab it real fast. Anyway, so that's gonna go in here, which I don't know if you guys know, but in Savers, when you bring back items, they give you coupons for other items. In case you didn't know, it's a good idea. I always have, I always have items that I'm bringing back. Anyway, I want to talk about today. My little, I went to the bins today. Even though I have a ton of stuff, I really should not be going. But I got a little itch for the bins because I've been watching some of, there we go, some of Nicole State's videos. She's been doing really well at the bins. And, I've done well at bins on certain occasions. You very rarely get shut out at the bins. That's one good thing. You always, if people are not sure about it, going there. Very rarely have I ever gone and then walked out with no merchandise or no decent merchandise. It's always worth it to go. It's a lot of work, but you always find stuff you can make money with. Anyway, I got there and things looked a little different. Sometimes if you haven't been to a place in a while, sometimes changes happen. New staff members they had there, and I also noticed a sign they had on the prices. The prices went from, the prices were before $1.69, $1.49, $1.29 for textile items. So any clothing items. I usually don't buy other stuff, so I'm not even really sure about the price of the other stuff. But so it would be $1.69, then and most of the time it would be $1.69 from 0 to 25 pounds. And usually I would probably buy about 30, 35 pounds, 40 pounds. Very rarely go over 50. 50 pounds is a lot. I mean, I know you watch some of Nicole's hauls, where she'll do over 100. That's spending a long time there, and taking a lot of stuff. Stuff that sells for even, I don't really want to buy stuff that sells for under $20. So, make a long story short, to walk out with 50 pounds is, it's still decent if I can get 50 pounds of decent merchandise. Anyway, they raised it now from the starting price was, like I said, was $1.69 that's 0 to 24. Now it's $1.79. And that goes from 0 to 50. So I'm not even thinking about that 50-pound mark because I rarely even hit it. So basically it's now, instead of, and I used to always pretty much get over 25 pounds. So I would basically factor on paying $149. But now it's $1.79. So, but whatever. That's really, honestly, that's really not changing that much. It's not really going to, make or break it. Because the items that I'm trying to look for, If you're talking about a 30 cents difference, an item that I was going to buy, the 30 cents, or say if it's, you know, another, if it's a 2-pound item, now I'm paying another 50 cents more, 60 cents. It's not, that really should not make the difference. Anyway, got there was a million people there, and a lot of hustlers there, I could tell the demographics there. I found a few pieces, maybe, I don't know, 6-7 pounds worth of stuff. And what happened was, there was another estate sale. A woman I had texted earlier in the day, see if she had some stuff. So she had texted me back. And mind you, when I drive to the Goodwill outlet, it takes me about 40 minutes to get there. And it's a little tricky. There's traffic. It's in New York City, so it's not easy. It's not an easy trip. Anyway, she texted me back and she says, "Oh, I have so and so and so and so." So I ended up saying, "You know what? I'm gonna leave the bins and then try to go for the sale before they close." But I couldn't even close out the merchandise I wanted to buy because there was about I don't know, 5-6 carts to pay. So I says, you know what? I don't want to be stuck online. I got to get to the sale before they close, because this one woman, whenever she texts me, she's got stuff, she always gives me great prices. Anyway, I drive all the way out there, and the stuff that she has is crap. Okay? Now, I know some people will probably say, well, why didn't you have her text you what she has? And you know what? Number one, I don't want to smarten her up. You know, I don't want her to, I want her to kind of know what I'm looking for as far as items, but I don't want her to know exactly. I don't want to make her too smart. That's number one. Number two, I don't want to put her to do too much work, and then if I don't show, then it's like, you know. So, I still want to show my face that I even said because when you say you're going to go, you really should at least show up. So, the stuff, you know, because sometimes you look at suits or stuff in the pictures, and it's hard to tell just from a couple of pictures, you know, if it's quality or if it's not. So I ended up not getting anything the whole day. So I definitely am going to go back to the bins because I still have an itch. I want to try to go back during the week, but the only difference is during the week I would have to pay for parking, which sucks because it's like $10 for the first hour, and then the parking prices go up to like, you know, $20 for like 2 or 3 hours. It gets expensive. You can park on the street. Number one, it takes a long time to find it. Number two, it's very far. And number three, you don't want to be stuck when they're about to do another bin rotation, and then you have to go out and put money in the meter, and then get screwed. You don't want to be thinking, you know, when you're out there looking through these bins, you're focusing on what you're going to find, and you want to grab the good stuff. You don't want to, because I got a ticket once before that was a $30 ticket. So, you know, I didn't want to get any more tickets. So anyway, I got to finish my triage. I'm making my piles here. Stuff I have to prep. Stuff I'm going to throw back. Stuff, you know, I got to check out. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going to finish this pile now. Anyway, I am still working on my storage basement that I have. I'm almost done filling that thing up. And soon my photography setup will be there. So this way I can get most of this stuff over to that place. And I'll be doing some updates on that. Alright? If anybody has any questions about, especially the Goodwill outlet, if anyone wants to ask me any questions, I know a lot of people already know about the Goodwill outlet. But if you want to know, just feel free to ask. Alrighty? Thank you very much.